Peace, beautiful family. This is Danielle, and you are watching Fly Girls Manifesting. On this channel, we talk about all things self concept. We talk about how to actually change your daily stories into the words, the thoughts, and actually embodying the person who has everything that they desire. So, today's video, we're going to be talking about I can still get my manifestation even though I'm frustrated, even though I'm tired, even though I am anxious, even though I may be going through some things that are getting me down. I just want to let you know that you can still manifest the things that you desire even when you're not in a state that is jovial and, oh my God, just positivity, positivity. You're always manifesting. Things are always working in your favor. This is the affirmation that I always tell people to get into the habit of reciting to yourself before you go to bed and when you're waking up, whenever you feel like things are not going your way, your thoughts are spiraling in a direction that you don't want, just remember that things are always working out in your favor. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to get into today's topic. The first thing I want you to understand is that you're always manifesting. So when people say, I'm tired of manifesting, I'm tired of doing techniques, I'm tired of this, I'm tired of that, what you're essentially saying is that you're tired of the effort that it seems to take to get your desire. And I can definitely assure you that you don't have to do anything to receive your manifestations the way that you desire for them to come into your life. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to become this Zen person. You don't have to meditate every day. There's no formula that you have to do in order for you to get what you say you desire. I just want that to be very clear before we go on. So I'm going to give you about 4 different things that I have found that helps whenever you are tired of just doing all of this stuff. You may be going through some anxiety where you're feeling a little anxious about things in your life, and we don't want to call that in. However, we do need to acknowledge things. We're not sitting here just ignoring our feelings and our emotions. It's great to acknowledge how you feel. And now let's work through how we can get ourselves back into alignment with our desires and to call in the things that we know are really ours. So, the first thing I want to say is that you still get to get your desire even though you're frustrated. Like that it's still yours. So, you can't mess it up. There's nothing that is going to stop you from manifesting things that you deem your desire. There's nothing that can stop that. The only thing that I would tell you that I know for sure that has worked for me and has worked for other people and my friends and my clients and just the people in my circle is we study the number one thing is focus on your breathing. I have found that whenever you are feeling frustrated or whenever your thoughts are all over the place or you're just like toiling back and forth with anxiety and you feel like this, if you would focus on your breath, I'm telling you guys, this shit really works. Like, like if you would breathe in and hold and then start to focus on your breathing, just like 10 counts in and 10 counts out, that immediately refocuses your energy and your thoughts back to the present. And then you can start reaffirming. You can start recentering yourself. Okay, so I would say definitely focus on your breath. The second thing I want to address, and we're going to go a little bit more in depth about this, is that manifesting, conscious manifesting, any of the buzzwords like law of assumption, law of attraction, any of the things that you see on social media about manifesting, this is not a like race where you have to get to the finish line. This is a lifestyle. So just know that you're going to go through ebbs and flows. There are going to be times in your life where things are just going to be working out for you left and right. Excuse me. And this is live too, so I'm not cutting it out. And then there are going to be times where you're not necessarily going to understand right away. What I would say to anyone who is thinking that, I'm doing something wrong, or maybe, I don't know why all this stuff is happening, is that your journey is what is going to help you to manifest a lot quicker. Going through the journey of ebbs and flows, highs and lows. When you're really, really high, that's when you need to celebrate. I tell you guys this stuff all the time, like celebrate whenever things are working out in your favor, whenever you get something that comes to you and you're like, yes, I did that, I manifested, celebrate that. Because being frustrated about anything in life is going to cause you to immediately focus on all the things that are wrong. However, this is a lifestyle. Conscious manifesting is a lifestyle. We know better. We know that the longer we focus on things that we don't, desire to have in our lives, the more we create more opportunities to see that. We assume things are not working out, so then things continue to not work out, or we continue to see things that are not working out. How does that help you when I say that? When I say the more you focus on something, the more you continue to see it. It's like, well, Danielle, that doesn't help me. Yes, what I'm saying to you is that in those moments, just know that that is a part of the process, because this is not a race to get to the finish line to your manifestation. What if going through something is actually going to help you to understand how to appreciate it even more and to keep the manifestation when it comes? Sometimes when you ask for things, shit has to fall apart. You know? Sometimes when you ask for things, shit has to fall apart. So I'm not saying that that has to happen, but sometimes it does. So I would say for you, treat manifesting as a lifestyle. And as in any lifestyle, nothing ever goes one way perfectly all the time. Your life is full of color, it's full of lessons, it's full of things that are going to make you stronger and better. Why not look at it that way? Because I guarantee you, you can persist through tears. You can cry and persist and bang your fist down on a desk and call out and say, "No, this is mine. This is what I desire and it has to come to me." And I guarantee you, you can still manifest. When you proclaim and you call out like that with that emotion, you can still manifest. It's the emotion that's manifesting. So frustration, anger, joy, happiness, heightened emotion will definitely manifest for you. But it's the thoughts while you're frustrated that is actually going to perpetuate even further. So be mad, be frustrated, and just know that you can still manifest whatever you desire, because the next day you can decide, you know what? I'm going to focus on my breathing. I'm going to focus on my thoughts towards my goals. Okay. So we're basically picking apart how everything does not have to be perfect in your life for you to still get your manifestation. It's just the truth. Now, when it comes to being anxious about things, in my personal opinion, I feel like most people experience anxiety because they don't see things in a certain way. They want to know, when is that going to happen? Why is that not happening? It's like you're overthinking. So learn to breathe and understand that everything is working out in your favor. It can't go wrong if you make the assumption that everything is always working out in your favor. I want somebody who is listening to type that down in the comments. Everything is always working out in my favor, no matter what. You keep saying it, you keep saying it, and before you know it, it becomes your reality. It becomes something that hardens into fact, okay? So now, The third thing I want to bring to your attention when it comes to manifesting anything you desire while you're frustrated, tired of life, tired of everything, experiencing anxiety, is to get moving. Get up. Start moving your body. The last thing I would suggest for you to do when you're feeling like maybe low energy or you're just feeling like is to sit. Listen to your favorite playlist, move around, sing your favorite song at the top of your lungs. Like, start getting yourself moving, because once you get moving, the energy around you will start to formulate, thoughts, ideas, solutions to whatever you may be going through, right? And also, I want to talk about inspired action versus forcing things. A lot of people experience anxiety because they're trying to force their reality. Once again, take the path of least resistance. If the path of least resistance is taking one day to be frustrated, mad, and upset about things that are going on, do that for as short a period of time as you can. Don't sit in it, but allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, because you can still manifest what you desire through the frustration. You'll feel a lot better once you get out all of that anxiety and stress. And then get your behind up. Take a walk, start moving, listen to a playlist, whatever you can do to get your energy moving. Once you get that energy moving, your thoughts start to go. And then you start to think of solutions. You start to say, oh, you know what? I can do this. I can do that. Inspired action really comes from you moving, from you looking at the solution rather than what's going wrong. Okay, so when you have inspired action, that's really just like you looking towards, this could happen. Okay, well, that could happen. I can see how that could happen. What if someone actually does give me this? Start looking at things in a perspective of what's going to work out in my favor. That's inspired action. That causes you to go forward and to do things that are going to benefit you. Forcing something is scurrying and trying to figure out, how can I get this? How can I get that? Like, it's very chaotic energy. Inspired is kind of like letting your thoughts and your energy and your spirit lead you. Forcing things is searching for the answers in a way that's like, I need it now, I need it now. If you relax your body with your breathing and to acknowledge the fact that everything is going to work out the way it needs to, regardless if you're frustrated or not, that will help you to manifest the things without feeling like, because I'm in a state where I feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to, that I'm not going to get what I want. Remember on this channel, I told you guys the word want, you might want to not use that word as often, because it really does mean it's a lack of something. You just say desire, or speak your desire, right? And the last thing I will say is you can definitely manifest your desires while you're frustrated because of this one thing. Energy is never created and it's never destroyed. So everything is connected. One thought that you have will go into another thought, that goes into another thought, that goes into another thought, that goes into another thought. So just like you had a frustrated thought, you can turn that frustrated thought around and turn it into something that works out in your favor. This is called, for some people, it's called transmutation, where you turn like a bad situation into something that actually serves you. So what I would implore you is that the worst case scenario in your life, if you feel like things are falling apart and that everything around you that you've worked for, you're not getting your manifestation, you may be feeling like, oh, well, I don't know how this is going to happen. Trust and believe that you can transmute energy. You can turn a negative energy or a negative thought or negative circumstances, you can turn that into something that actually benefits you. Think about how many people in this world have turned their shitty circumstances into a pot of gold. And that's what I'm going to leave you guys with, because at the end of the day, There is no reason in this world why we are divinely happy whole beings. That is who we are. There is no need for you to walk around here thinking that because you're anxious, or things are not going your way, or you may be tired of affirming or frustrated about something, that means that you're a failure, or that things are never going to go your way. The last thing I would say is stop looking at what other people are doing and start focusing on what you are doing. Your breath, breathe. This is not a race to the finish line, guys. This is a lifestyle. So just, sit back and relax and enjoy the ride. And just know that the ups and the downs are going to benefit you in the long run. Moving your body helps you to get inspired to find a solution to your answers, your problems, or whatever you perceive as problems. And manifesting while frustrated, that's fine. The heightened emotion actually can help you, okay? And I just want to let you guys know that for the month of August, you definitely need to check out the description box because I have some free classes and I have some beautiful things for 2K. I'm going to be giving away cash prizes. I'm going to be making sure that the community tab, please check out that community tab because I'm definitely going to be more active on YouTube in the future. So without that being, everything else that you need from me, email me at flygirlsmanifesting@gmail.com. And for the rest of you who are staying for the live, please stick around. But for those of you who are here for the 17-minute video, peace and have a wonderful day. I love you all. And guess what? It's easy. It's going to be okay. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. All right. You guys have a wonderful night. Bye. Okay. All right. So I'm still here. That was my video for the people who are only going to see the first 20 minutes. So what is that, 17 minutes? So I'm still here, guys. I'm killing two birds with one stone. I recorded my YouTube video and now I'm going to finish the rest of the live. Okay. Hold your horses. I have a whole plan here. So at the 17 mark, 17:30 mark. All right, so I'm going to continue the live because that's the condensed video. So yes, we are staying here. I figured out that when I do lives, it's easier for me to do the live, and so the beginning of the live, I just go through the points, and when I finish talking to you guys, I'll just go in and edit it down to the video that I'm going to actually post. So, guys, let's talk about this. Because now that you guys know what I'm talking about, I want to talk to the people who are here on the live, and I appreciate everyone for being here. I have 14 people in, so please give me a thumbs up. Hey, guys, so let's really talk about this. Manifesting while you're frustrated, or if you're tired of manifesting, or you may be having some anxiety. Let's talk about this for real, because I just want to let you guys know that you are not. Yeah. Yes. We're staying here. Okay. So I just want to let you guys know that like everything I just said, like in the last like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, is true for everyone. And I want to know from you guys, because I did a poll and you guys were telling me like, basically manifesting while you're frustrated. Does anyone want to hit the link to come on? Because to be quite honest, anxiety is a real deal for a lot of people. I used to have really bad panic attacks. And anxiety used to be a problem for me. It's not anymore because I basically realized what it was. So what are we in here? Are we tired of like the processes of manifesting? Are we frustrated with things in our lives? Are we experiencing anxiety? Any three of those, if it's okay. Any three of those, if you guys are experiencing any three of those, just ask the question in the chat or you can come on and speak. Obviously, people who come on and speak, I prioritize them first. But what's going on? Are we frustrated with manifesting? Are we frustrated that we're watching a bunch of videos and shit is not working out? Like what's going on? You guys have to let me know, because this is something that I keep seeing, not only with you guys to me, but I keep seeing videos about people who are just like tired of using law of attraction, law of assumption, right? Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's what I feel like. Okay, so that's what's going on, and I got the sense of that because I just see that people are saying that. A lot of people have manifesting fatigue, where they're just tired of like manifesting techniques. They're just tired of the shit. Not only that, a lot of content creators or coaches are telling people things, but then people are not actually able to still get results. Mm-hmm. And now, is there anyone in here that, yeah, tired of affirming, right? Okay, so perfect. Thank you. So I appreciate you guys for being honest, because now that I see what you guys are wanting to work through, I can go through the comments and I will address the comments. That's perfect. Now, the last thing I will say is anxiety is different. Like, having anxiety, some form of anxiety is normal because we get anxious whenever we feel like things like it's pressing. So small form of anxiety is natural. But being anxious all the time and just worrying about every little thing, if someone has that they want to work through, let's work through that. Because the truth is that I used to have all these issues, and I still have anxiety here and there. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I wake up and I feel a certain way, and I feel the anxiety here. That's why I ended up being an EFT practitioner, because the EFT actually helps to neutralize the thoughts that trigger the anxiety. If anyone's interested in that, then you can definitely email me, because that actually helped me a lot with my anxiety. Just like eliminating. Sometimes if you guys see me talk and I do this, or if I touch here, or if, I may do this or whatever. It's literally like it's a tapping technique. I do it so easily that you guys don't even notice that I do it. There are times where I do this, or I'll talk and I do this and I touch, and it completely gets rid of any anxiety that I have. It's a technique that I've used that has worked. All right, so let's go up and answer some questions. And thank you for everyone who's here. Um, all of the usual suspects are here. All of you guys are here, so I appreciate you for being here. Let's go and answer some of these questions, though. Okay, so somebody has anxiety right now. Okay, my eyes switching right now. Even when I talk about anxiety, my eyes switching. Certain things, when I talk about them, like it's twitching, I'm like, okay, it's probably a trigger. Anxiety used to be a trigger for me because, like I said, I am a person who used to have really bad panic attacks. Okay, girl, your girl was out here really something bad. I don't have them anymore because I learned how to recognize the triggers before they happen. And over the course of years, now I just created a habit where my subconscious doesn't recognize the triggers anymore, or whatever. So let's start from the top. Let me just see if I can. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Amy, I'll start up here. And Veronica, thank you for being here. Brittany, yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. Perfect time, and I'm feeling tired and down. Okay, perfect. So I'm just looking through. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so let's get started. So many times I've gotten angry and yelled, "No, I don't know how such and such happens for me now. It just will. I received a check for over $100." Mm-hmm. Because there's power in getting mad, guys. There's power in getting mad. I'm telling you, there is power in getting frustrated and getting like fed up. So I'm just letting you know. Whenever you feel that you're frustrated about manifesting or persisting or you're getting tired, just be like, look, I'm over this shit. Like just say it out your mouth. It's okay to say it out your mouth, because guess what? When you say it out your mouth from your heart, spirit will tell you, okay, since this person is tired of this, let's give her, him, another way. You don't have to fear that you're not going to get what you desire because you're frustrated or you're mad or you're upset. Get frustrated, get mad. Please. Um mhm. So divinely guided says, I'm trying too many methods and trying to get everything perfect. Let's talk about that for a minute. So you are divinely guided. I know that's your name, but the truth is that we're all divinely guided. Whenever you honor who you are and accept things for where they are in the present moment, accept your circumstances in the present moment, knowing that they're temporary. The shit that you're going through right now in your present moment, if you love it, good for you. But if you're going through something in your present moment that you do not like, it is literally temporary. It does not have to stay this way from one day to a week, because your perception of it will manifest in a way that will help you to see it differently, as so long as you choose to look at it differently. You can be someone who is about to get evicted and say, you know what? I can't do anything else. Somebody told me that they were about to get kicked out of their house. Someone I spoke to recently, they were getting kicked out of a place they live, went to some dance to dance it off, and some man was trying to talk to them. And they were frustrated and crying and was like, get out of my face. And he saw that and said, you need help? Maybe I can help you. Tell me what's wrong. The person told them, I don't have a place to stay. And they said, well, I might know someone. And the rest is history. The person didn't ask them for a thing. These are true stories. If the person who this is, who this happened to, if you want to share your story, just tell people in the comments it was me. Or, because at the end of the day, I get success stories like this all the time. Your circumstances can literally change from one day to the next. When you decide that whether I'm tired or frustrated with things in life, if you just release it and say, it is what it is, usually when you release things is when shit starts to work out. When you put your hands up and say, you know what, I'm done with this bullshit. I'm tired. And then you just that's when everything starts to really come in. When you just release. That's really letting go. When you get fed up, it's like, I'm tired of this bullshit. Whatever that may be, just say I'm tired of the bullshit and just let it go. That's when your manifestations flood in. I don't know exactly why that happens. I think it's because your focus is off of it. You've already put all the energy into manifesting it. So then when your focus is off of it, then the universe can do its business, and then that's when you start seeing things. Veronica, you said you're tired of affirming sometimes. I get that. I completely get that, because at the end of the day, affirming for some people, yeah. Chris, are you subscribed to the channel? I haven't seen you here before. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not. You said, what's the point of getting your Manifestation, if you're frustrated, tired, your stable state is number one. I mean, look, at the end of the day, like Leanne said, conditions are changing minute by minute. But here's the thing. The whole purpose of what I'm trying to let you guys know is that, and I want to go back to what Veronica said, is that this is not about what's the point of being frustrated. The point is that people are frustrated. So right now, what we're talking about is you're frustrated, you're tired, you have anxiety. What's the point of that? It's no point. The point is that that's the state that you're in. If you're in a state of frustration, if you're in a state of anxiety, if you're in a state of tired, or just tired of like the whole process of what manifestation is, that's what we're talking about. And I want to be clear about that, because I haven't, the person who just commented, we're not in here debating. There's not a debate, baby, on this channel. I'm teaching. And what I'm trying to explain to those of you who are in those states, you can still manifest. You can change your states at any point, like Leanne pointed out, which is the truth. Now let's go back to what Veronica said. She said sometimes you're tired of affirming. Well, you're always affirming too. And affirmations is anything that you speak in your mind, you speak out of your mouth, you speak in your heart, that you believe to be true. My name is Danielle. That is an affirmation. I am Danielle. I am also a conscious mindset coach. I am also a social media manager. I'm also a sister. I'm a beautiful, loving, happy, whole, wonderful wife. My husband and I have a beautiful, loving relationship. Those are also affirmations, because all those things are true to me. I speak them in my heart. I speak them out my mouth. I speak them in my mind. Those are affirmations. So you're always affirming. Let's make sure that the affirmations that you say are things that you want to be true for you. Because affirmations are happening all day, every day. But the affirmations that you speak over and over and over, those are the things that become present in your reality. So you can affirm something negative one or two times and it doesn't really matter. Keep affirming it and you will start to see evidence of it, because that is the beauty of you being a human and having a spiritual experience on earth, is that you have connection to your thoughts and your energy and your higher self. You have connection to that. So you can definitely change your state. Absolutely. I would say if you're tired of affirming, then stop. Don't affirm anymore. Just decide, how do I feel? Instead of affirming like, I love myself, I'm a millionaire, or things are always working out for me. If you're tired of doing that stuff, stop. Just focus on how you feel, because feelings are affirmations as well. Remember, I just said anything that you believe to be true. If you feel happy, if you feel frustrated, those are affirmations too. They're states. They're things that you believe to be true. You can be frustrated now and not believe that you are a frustrated person. So if you are tired of affirming, whatever technique you're doing, stop. Just stop doing it. And just look at your feelings. If you feel some type of way, like I said, focus on your breathing. Become aware. And just focus on your breathing. If that's the minimum thing you can do, I'm telling you, it will help you. Your body is speaking to you when you have anxiety. Breath helps. Breathing helps. Okay, Leanne, I'm going to come to you. Cress Bailey, do you want to come on, because you have a lot to say in the comments? Cress Belize, do you want to come on and speak to the people, because you have a lot to say in the comments? And I don't recognize your name. And we want you to be a part of the discussion and the Fly Girls or the Fly Guys tribe. Okay. So you're responding a lot in the comments. So would you like to say something to the people so that we can be clear about exactly what you're saying? So Leanne was saying, limiting belief, having OCD. I'm not tired of the process, still learning. Yeah. OCD. I can speak a little bit about that. I mean, girl, even just like that OCD is something. It's a release of control, but obviously I'm not a doctor. But releasing control over things and just going with the flow. I wish I had my book. Louise Hay has a section in her book about OCD. But Leanne, I can always email you um, exactly. Amy said, tired of not having the business success, money I need and desire, and being alone all of the time. I just tired of trying to figure it out. Okay, well, guess what? If you feel tired, how long have you felt that way, Amy? Because you can feel tired all you want to and just say, look, I'm tired, but I'm still going to keep going. What's the alternative? To feel tired and to not keep going and then things keep getting worse, or to say I'm tired, but can I still do something? Can I still do something? There are times where I'm tired too and I don't want to get out of the bed and I have a shitload of emails and things to do. And, working from home is a lot harder than people think. I work for myself and I have no one over my shoulders telling me what to do. So I have to do it myself. And people may think, oh, I get to do what I want. Yeah, you get to do what you want. And that also means not doing anything. That's a slippery slope for some people. So for me, I have to remind myself that it's okay to take 2 days to be frustrated. But after a point, because I know how spirit works and universal law works, at some point you have to work through those thoughts and start to flip them into things that make you feel better. Business success comes with you focusing on your limiting beliefs about what you think success is. Because I know for a while, success for me was making a lot of money and having my family, my friends be proud of me. And that's completely changed now because I've accomplished so many things that most people would not know except for my husband because he sees what I do. A lot of you guys are not privy to my business success because I don't make it known. um, you know I never thought the six figures was something that I could ever achieve, but here we are with accolades and things that I've been able to accomplish that I'm like, wow, I was able to do that. So my I had to change my identity of a person who was successful. Like, I didn't think that people who look like me were successful. I felt like I needed to look a certain way or like to drive a car. Like, I live in New York, so I'm like, okay, just a lot of things. I had to break those things down. And I just did it one step at a time. I was like, okay, my definition of success is being able to have a goal, work that goal through, and when the goal is finished, to look at it and say, wow, I actually consistently worked this through from start to finish. That could be deciding to clean the house. That's a successful day. But with business, for me, it was making my first $5,000 clients was my first success for business. And the way that happened is I manifested that too because it came through a referral. And it took me about 3 months to manifest it. But once I did, I was like, wow, I can make this much money from one person. I didn't know I could do that. Wouldn't you like to know how I did it, Amy? So what I did is, but in the 3 months, I cried. I was frustrated. I was like, why are you doing this? You could just go back to a 9 to 5. Why are you putting yourself through this? 2 years from now, are you going to have health insurance? Like, you can make more money working for. Like, I just went through all of the things that could go wrong. But then I was like, yeah, but what is the trade off? Go back to getting a steady paycheck, or make your own business where you could make even more. So I just had to work through it, girl. Look, that's why I'm trying to tell you guys, like, you just have to get moving. If the only thing you can do is research how to start a business and read that, if that's the only thing you can do for the day, then do that. That would be a successful day. If the only thing you can do is for an hour research how to do XYZ, blah, 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 or read a book or meditate for 10 minutes or 5 minutes, if that's all you can do, then do that. Because a lot of people are making this shit a lot harder than it needs to be. I promise if you guys would stop trying to manifest things and just go with the flow of your life and be present in the present day, things will start to flow into your life. And as soon as you see, like, oh, okay, something's moving, something's moving. Don't get scared. Keep going. Once you receive evidence that, okay, something's moving, keep going. All right. Yeah, but you said you. Yeah, but see, Amy, you said I've been a business owner for over 20 years and I've never gone this long without income. Then you need to stop affirming that. See, Amy, you have no excuse at this point, because now you're just making an excuse to not flip your thoughts, is what I feel. Is I'm not trying to be, harsh on you, but if you've been a business owner for 20 years, then you know how to make money. So then now you're choosing to focus on what you don't have instead of going back to the drawing board and refiguring out how you can continue to make money like you did before. See, you talking to a baby business owner, a six-figure earner, big or more business owner, less than 5 years. Money is not my issue ever. That's an affirmation as well. Money is never my issue. As a matter of fact, my affirmation is I don't have any issues with money ever. That's it. That's an affirmation as well. So I get that you already have a business, and I get that you have been in business for 20 years, but that is the key to you going back to the drawing board for all the things you did in the beginning when you first started. Just go back to that state and rework it in your mind, and remember the times where you were thriving. Because if you just stay there, eventually you will start to remember all the things you did, and then you'll be able to just take action and keep going. Divinely Guided says, I watch video after video, but don't feel like it clicks, even though I know what to do. Anxiety from anxiety, decision fatigue. Okay, so how about this, guys? And I'm glad that we're having this topic. I think it's a relevant topic. This is something that I want for all of you guys to do. So starting on the 29th, which is tomorrow. I think that's what I said. I'm going to start a 7-day reset. It's self love and self concept, but I advise all of you guys just to tune into the channel. because I will be doing a video, like it'll be day 1 through day 7, and it will really help you to reset like your self-concept and self-love. I'll mix the two. But what I have found is that what you identify as is what you start to see. So if you identify as a person who we would know the answers to everything, the only thing that matters is when you lay your head down at night on your pillow. What are you manifesting in your sleep? Because your subconscious is going to pick up on the last thing that you have in your mind. So this is something I want for everyone who's listening. If you're frustrated, tired, you have anxiety about anything, can you make a decision for yourself tonight? If it matters to you, if you even remember. Because remember, y'all like to watch a bunch of videos on YouTube. I used to do that. I don't even watch videos about manifesting on YouTube anymore. I just can't. I know everything I need to know. Like, there's not one video about manifesting that I can watch that would help me at this point, except for I watch things about the subconscious mind. I study the mind. I like to study how let's not let my battery go out. Why do I'm such a Libra. Why does my battery always do this? Girl, you would think I would plug it up. Okay, there we go. What was I saying? So before you go to bed, if it's important to you, just make a note that tonight you are going to decide that before you go to bed, that you're going to leave whatever worries, issues you had for today, leave them where they are and decide I'll worry about that shit tomorrow. Because I guarantee you what will happen is that when you wake up, you won't even remember. When I had anxiety, I read this book. It's called Women Who Worry Too Much. This book changed my life. It changed my life. It's the reason why I don't have anxiety anymore or panic attacks. If you say to yourself, I'm worrying about this today, can I worry about it in 20 minutes? Your worries, like they're just in your mind. They're not real. Unless they're right in front of you, they're not real. Whatever you're thinking in your head and worrying about could or could not happen, the shit is not real unless it's right in your reality. It's in your mind, so you're making it real. But just like you can have something in your mind, you could also change in your mind. But unless you see it in front of you and you can touch it, then can we worry about it 20 minutes from now? I used to always negotiate with myself. You know what, Danielle? You're worrying about that now. Can we worry about that in 2 hours? I'd be like, okay, in 2 hours, if this is still something you want to worry about, we'll worry about it in 2 hours. And then I would set my alarm for 2 hours. And then I'd be like, okay, is this still an issue? And by the time 2 hours came, it was not. Like, I had to learn how to focus on how my mind works. And I would implore everyone to understand how your mind works, your own personal mind. You can watch all the videos you want to on YouTube. They will be helpful. But when you lay down your head on your pillow before you go to bed, what are you doing? Are you listening to YouTube videos? Are you arguing with your spouse? Like, what are you doing? Start to cultivate bedtime equaling relaxing. And you will start to see that your life will unfold in a way that will help you to find solutions to any issues you have. You will wake up refreshed. This is just like how your mind works. I'm trying to tell you guys how to get rid of that anxiety. So that's for people who have anxiety. I'm just letting you know, I'm telling you from somebody who used to have a lot of anxiety, really bad panic attacks, you know. So divinely guided, I watch video after video, but don't feel like it clicks, even though that's because, you know, that's a decision. So if you watch video after video, you don't need to watch videos anymore. You guys are all videoed out. That's even me too. I know I love for you guys to watch my video, but only watch videos that maybe are inspirational. Like me, I watch videos from people like if it's like inspirational. I don't watch the video with like, what can I do to fix my issue? Okay, Fly Girls Manifesting, specific person, blah blah blah. Fly Girls Manifesting has many videos about manifesting your specific person. Cool. When you watch Fly Girls Manifesting videos, does it help you? Or does it just make you feel good? Cool. But if you feel like you've watched too many videos, then you don't need them anymore. I watch videos that help me to understand things because I like that stuff. So watch videos if you like it, but if you're watching it and it's not helping you, then stop. Stop and release it. And you have everything you need, divinely guided. You have everything you need. You know what to do. You just affirm you know what to do. EFT does help. I know it does. Veronica says, and I'm so happy, EFT has become a part of my life now. Yes, girl, I use it all the time. I love it. Mm-hmm. Divinely Guided says, I'm having a hard time living in the inn, acting as if. Okay, we can address that. Aaron, nice to see you, my dear. I have a hard time working on an SP, and he has blocked me everywhere, so I can't really take action. Well, deciding to ignore the fact that he has blocked you is taking action because that's a perfect time for you to focus on yourself. So that's the only thing I can tell you, my dear, is that stop affirming that you have a hard time because no, you don't. You don't have control over what other people do. Absolutely not. Him blocking you everywhere has nothing to do with you. That's in his own mind, something that he has decided to do. So now you move on with your life and you get going about the business of manifesting your self concept, of imagining in your mind the type of man that you want to have in your life. Are you the type of woman who gets ghosted, blocked, and all that good stuff? You can take action. The action that you can take is starting to focus on you and starting to focus on your ideal relationship. So that is taking action. Use the time that he has blocked you to focus on your self concept of what you feel you deserve to have in a relationship. That would be perfect. Actually, this is the perfect time to manifest your specific person. To be quite honest, that's what I think. um, Leanne, you said I have an easy time. I live a charm life. My SP is working to get me. He and I have open. Yes, action is not necessary because everything works. Yeah, you okay? So let's talk about before I get out of here. Let's talk about taking action because I think a lot of people will benefit for what I have to say to you. I want to help you understand what taking action means. Taking action versus inspired action. So, in order if your stomach is hungry, if you're hungry, taking action requires you to do what? It requires you to make a meal, do some scrambled eggs, boom, you eat the meal, you're not hungry anymore. That's just regular taking action. Inspired action would be like, wow, I think I'm gonna go to the I think I'm gonna go to the grocery store today and I'm gonna make like an Asian cuisine today. I'm gonna make some Asian food. I have a taste for sushi. I have a taste for um, Thai, or I have a taste for whatever Asian cuisine flavors are because I love Asian food. That's inspired action. You're inspired to make an Asian dish. You're not hungry. You're just inspired to make an Asian dish. So you have to take action to do what? Maybe you want to research a recipe. Maybe you need to go on YouTube and watch a video of someone who's making the dish that you actually want to make. And then once you watch the YouTube video on how to make it, you go and you get all the tools and all the ingredients and you come back home and then you actually do what you saw and what you researched. That's inspired action. You were inspired to do something that made you feel good, that made you feel like, okay, I really want to do this. So what do I need to do? I need to watch this video. I need to get these ingredients. And then I actually have to prepare and then I have to make it. That's the difference. Taking action, just eating versus actually being inspired to do like something that requires you to do something that makes you feel good and it makes you feel like this is like natural to me. So, with people feeling tired of affirming, if you feel tired like things are not working the way you desire them to work, take a breather and back off. That's the only thing I can tell you guys. When you back off of the thoughts of things are not going right, what am I doing wrong? How can I do this better? I'm telling you, and you may not believe this, but if you try it, I dare you. Relax. Take an entire day where you don't watch no YouTube videos. You don't go and try to figure out techniques. You're not figuring out about your SP. Just relax into the day. One day. If a thought comes up of, oh, what are you doing? You should be doing more. Just say, no, I'm actually taking a day off for myself and I deserve that. What's one day to take off from mentally exhausting yourself? It's one day. And then see how that one day will lead you to realize that your life is not going to unravel because you decide one day you're not going to try to manifest. Yes, Aaron, what do you like to ask? Brittany says, I had the worst postpartum depression and anxiety. I was 4 different minutes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And law of attraction, law of assumption, I mean, I prefer to call it really, it's like, it's basically like focusing your thoughts and your energy on the things that you desire to have. And then moving forward to that and assuming that if I say that this is mine and I keep affirming for that and I keep focusing on what the outcome of that would be and how I would feel when I have it, it has no choice but to come into my life. That's the law of assumption. What you focus on and what you wholeheartedly put your energy on, and you keep affirming for it no matter what's going on in your life. You just be like, nope, that's mine. Oh, she tried to do this. Nope, that's mine. Keep doing that, persist in that, and it becomes a fact. That is the law of assumption. Holly says, for me, I think it means I've consumed enough content and I have a, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, and when I say this, I don't mean stop watching videos in total, obviously, because, I'm always going to be making content. What I mean is that if you watch videos, watch them in a way that's going to actually benefit you. Don't watch them with the intent of like, what do I do? Like, it's okay to watch someone who's just saying something really positive. Like, okay, so guys, I'm gonna start doing like a podcast series, and it's only for my subscribers, so you guys will get like a newsletter, and it'll just have like 7 or 8 podcast episodes that are like 30 minutes long, and you can listen to them in the background. And it's just me talking about like manifesting and different topics and nothing negative. Like, I want to make it so positive and so uplifting that you could fall asleep with it on in the background. It's just talking about like love, peace, prosperity, how to live your best life. Like, nothing in the words that I would be saying would be things that would trigger you to question or doubt yourself. That would be my main focus with doing any type of podcast or affirmations that you just put on in the background. Those things are fine. But if you're searching for videos for your answers, you already have them. So when you watch videos, watch them with the intent to just saturate your mind to help program you. So watching a video about something positive, like someone who's affirming or someone who's, you know, sharing tools and tips on how they were able to overcome something, is different from I'm desperate, I don't have the answer, can they show me? It's a difference, you know. Because watching videos is fine, but it's like, why are you watching them? You have all the answers. Uh-oh. Right. So thank you, Positive Minds, Positive Lives. I love that you're here. Thank you. With what you said, affirm the type of relationship I want to be in. Does that mean you can't get a specific person and just a different person that shows up or better, or no? Yeah, exactly, Holly. You said I don't stop watching entirely, but I won't click on videos with certain titles. Yes, I agree. I agree. Certain titles are triggers. Like I told you guys in the SP workshop, stop referring to your SP as an SP. But see, if I say that, then people are gonna be like, "What? What are you saying? Here's my SP." It's like, no, is he your SP? Something that YouTube makes us say in our titles because they make us say it. If we don't put SP in our titles and we just say lover, it doesn't get picked up. You guys won't click on it. If we say specific person, that's the only way that in my community with the algorithm that you guys will click on the video. But the truth is that it's not your SP. A specific person, it could be anyone. It could be your damn neighbor. It could be your boss. It could be the girlfriend that you don't like at, it could be anyone. It's a specific person who you would like to become aware of your connection with them and to change something maybe about your connection with them. In this community, SP is like a boyfriend, husband, or a lover. So then why not just call them that? Because what you're doing is when you say SP, you're making it seem like it's something out there. Your SP could be anyone. My SP is my husband. So I just call him my husband. I don't say my SP is in the kitchen. That's weird. And I'm not trying to call you guys weird. I'm just saying it's something that, if you want to manifest your lover or your man or your husband, then just say who they are. You guys have everything that you need to manifest. But certain titles, how many specific person videos are you gonna watch? You can keep watching them, but just know that like the more you watch them, just make sure that they're videos that you're actually getting something from. That's all I'm saying. Um, yeah. So I mean, look, I'm even frustrated sometimes with making content, but my frustration has caused me to do one thing: just just find better ways to connect to you guys. YouTube doesn't even like lives. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm making it private because I don't get rewarded for going live anymore. Like I'm connecting to you guys and I love it and I will continue to go live. But I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna make the content that I know you guys need and that I need. I wish I had someone who would tell me the stuff that I'm sharing with you guys 2 years ago. It would have saved me a lot of time. So that's all I'm saying. You guys have everything that you need, but it's like let's see how we can understand that you're an individual. Whatever individually you need to focus on, let's see how we can do that daily. Because the content is just supposed to guide you. It's not supposed to take the place of your own intuition. And you guys know what to do. I promise you, you do. Hmm. Yeah, right. Amy, right. It's like when you affirm, okay, so when you do something, you're sending a signal to the universe. And either you're sending a signal of I'm doing this because I like doing it, or I'm doing it because I feel like I need to do it. So what you could do is make things that you're doing towards your manifestations, make them like normal. Like it's normal for me to wake up and do my meditations. Not like, oh, I'm doing my meditation to manifest. No, it's just normal. It's just a part of my life. Remember, I told you guys, manifesting is, it's not a race, it's a lifestyle, you know? So make this like normal. Make the fact that you watch YouTube videos a normal part of your manifestation lifestyle. Okay, I like to hear people who talk about manifesting. I'm not watching it because I need to watch it. I'm watching it because I like to hear like-minded people. That's my truth. Now, if I want knowledge, you know where I get knowledge from? Like if it's something I don't know, I go to like my old school like people like Napoleon Hill. I go to like the Neville Gardens. I go to their teachings because right now they're they're the people who have already written books that we're all kind of like following their teaching. So I'll go to the source. But just watching random people on YouTube, you know how many people you can watch in one day? It's like a rabbit hole of just people talking. And I'm one of those people, but at least I know for sure that on the back end, I talk to a lot of people outside of YouTube. So I'm doing my work. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that, at this point, it comes a point where watching videos should be adding to your life in a way that's going to nurture you. But sitting down and actually focusing on what you desire to have, just do that and then let it be. Go about your day, have fun, be frustrated, and say, okay, I'm frustrated today. Tomorrow's a new day. Try to stay frustrated as least as you can. You don't want to stay there, but just like try for one day. That's all I say. I don't want to keep going on and on, but just try for one day. Just one day of just, I don't need to watch videos. I don't need to hear about anything. Just like, let me breathe and focus. Yeah. Okay. So, mm-hmm. Is it your birthday? Whose birthday is it? Happy birthday, Aaron. Wait, is it Aaron N? Is it Aaron N? My goodness. Wait, so are you guys Leos? Is this Leo season? I heard this is Leo season. Happy birthday, Amy. Back to work, Brittany. Thank you for being here. Oh, that's right. Okay, so Amy and Aaron, it's their birthday. Yeah, I was going back up. I'm sorry I missed that. Positive minds, positive lives is right. Sometimes it's time to take action. I agree. I absolutely agree. Yeah, right, Holly? Like, you know what I do sometimes? I watch cooking videos. I'm like, you know what? I would like to improve my life by learning how to. I learned how to roll like my because I love sushi. I learned how to roll it without the actual like bamboo mat. You know, like there are other things to focus on besides manifesting. Start watching a series that's positive, like a comedy series or something. Get your mind off of like the business of manifesting, and then before you know it, things will start to really unfold in your life. I promise you. BB said, "Thank you for joining. I just got into my breathing." Yes. Okay. So I want to show you guys something. When you feel like you're getting anxious, all you do is you don't breathe from here like like that. You breathe from like down here, like deep down in your abdomen, and you just do it like, and try to press when you breathe out, press your shoulders down. You do that 10 times, you're gonna feel sleepy. And before you know it, whatever you were thinking about, it's just gonna kind of dwindle away. Also, if anyone is interested, because I'm getting ready to get out of here, I do offer EFT tapping. If anyone is interested in it and wants to do a session with me, a free session, um, my skills are not rusty, but I haven't really had any clients with EFT in like a year. So I would love to kind of not only get back into doing it, but to kind of just be able to share some tools on what I do to release any type of energy right away. So if that interests you, you can email me and just set up like an hour session with me. I'm doing that for the month. No, for the first week of August during my 7 day reset. If you guys are on my email list, you will be receiving an email today or tomorrow about the 7 day reset. If you want to join, all you have to do is just tune into my lives on YouTube, and I'll give you all the details. It's, I'm not charging you guys any money for this stuff because I have people who I have clients from here. There's some people in here right now that are my clients. So, it's not really about that. It's about building community and whatever I can do um, to cultivate a group of beautiful people who we do the damn thing. Like we're not stressed. You know, I don't want to affirm this, but stress is one of the things you definitely need to pay attention to in your life. In the world that we're living in and the things that are going on in the world, you guys know what I'm talking about. The best thing for you to do is to learn how to reduce your stress levels. And that's easier said than done for some people, but for us, we know better. So tell me how I can help you. For anyone who asked a question in here and you felt like I didn't get to you, or you want me to indulge you a little bit more, because we don't have enough time to go in depth. There's some people that really are asking some great questions. Email me, and I'll correspond with you through email. We're family. We are family. You guys are my people, and so I answer emails. You got to give me a couple of days or so because I have so many people, but I will get back to you, and I will definitely, if you want to pick my brain about something, then just email me. Because a lot of you guys are talking about anxiety in a way that if I were able to talk to you personally, I would be able to give you more insight because I used to have really bad panic attacks and I have them. I just that is not my reality anymore. I shifted out of that identity many years ago, and I know exactly how I did it. I could help give some insight on that. So you guys have to email me if you have any further questions. Fly girls manifesting at gmail.com. And this live will disappear in about 5 minutes after I'm done because YouTube doesn't reward me for going live. So mm-hmm. You said honestly I'm just learning about SP. It's totally new to me, right? It's just a term that means like you're a specific person, and most people's specific persons are lovers. So we know that when somebody says SP, they usually mean a lover. But I had an SP that was like a shitty coworker that I had to recreate, and I recreated them, and they stopped treating me like shit, and we were cool at the end of it. So, um, you know, that's what I thought specific person was, but now it's turned into this whole monster of manifesting fuckboys back into your life. Oops, did I say that? Maybe I'm doing too much. Beautiful Asia. Oh, that's a beautiful name. Are you subscribed to the channel? I hope you are. I want to be free and enjoy my life away from preservative environments. I don't know what that means, beautiful Asia. But if you want to be free, then just say I am free and I enjoy my life away from preservative environment. Can you explain that? I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that. Aaron says, so I can get my lover that I specifically want, but I have to first see myself as a badass, amazing woman who wants to be with. Yes, yes, girl. And the way to do that is you could do like text. You could create like texts back and forth. You could write emails back and forth. You could do this stuff like as if he's speaking to you. People may think that's delusional, but to me, that's like living in the end. That's acting as if. Like, what would you and him be speaking about if you were in an amazing relationship with him? It wouldn't be F boy stuff. It would be like stuff that your lover would say to you that would make you feel amazing. So go to that and then just start like writing, start like making letters, start doing love emails or love letter emails. Whatever you have to do to put yourself in a state of how you would feel or what you would expect to receive from him, that's what you need to do. Lee J, are you subscribed to the channel? I hope you are. I have not seen you here. So if you are, thank you for being a subscriber. My man and I live together now. I manifested him back, but now he's different and I'm trying to change aspects of our relationship. I find myself triggered because I see him every day. Any insights? The only insight I have is you live together with him, and I think Leanne asked this question. If you don't mind me sharing, Leanne, when you asked us in our SP workshop if living together with someone versus not. And what did I say? I said that when you're living with your SP, you find more things to be annoyed by and to pick and poke at. So if you decide to live with your SP, just know it's going to require a lot more restraints in most cases for you to flip those thoughts because it's right in your face. So now that you live with this person, he's different. And the word trying, we need to eliminate the word trying. Watch my last video that I put up, Lee J, because I speak about that. The words that you need to eliminate that will help you a lot. Let me link the video that I did. Will help you a lot. Let me link the video. I'm going to link it for you right now. All right. So this is the video, Lee J, that you need to watch because it will help you out a lot. You don't have to try to change him. And stop saying that you're triggered. Stop using those words. I'm not, I'm just being frank with you. Stop using the word triggered. You're not triggered. You're reacting. You're making a choice to react. The person is dead in your face. You're looking at him. You're seeing stuff that you don't like, and you're choosing to react to it. This is your choice. Take responsibility for the fact that you are choosing your own thoughts about this person. You are choosing to respond to them. You could easily ignore them or say, you know what? I'm not going to accept that. Let them say what they have to say. And in your mind, say reject, reject, nope, nope, nope. I don't accept that. There are times where I watch stuff and then like something on the news with the whole stuff that's going on in the world. I'm like, nope, that doesn't exist in my. Oh, well, thank God my immune system is healthy, happy, and whole. Thank God my immune system is strong. I don't see that stuff. Nope, doesn't apply to me. You could easily do that because this person is triggering you, quote unquote. That's not a thing. Triggering you is not a thing. It's a choice that you're choosing to do. And I'm just telling you this because it's the truth. So choose better words, but watch the video that I linked because I think that video will help you. Because when you put yourself first, he can only put you first too. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, positive minds. You can't change who you can only work. Yeah, absolutely. You guys are right. Well, you guys are Leos, so I know a thing or two. I'm a Leo rising, so I have Leo energy too, and I know a little thing about Leos that you guys are very, very in tune with getting what you want. I haven't met an unlucky Leo to this day. Leos are very lucky people, and they love like beautiful things. Like they like beauty. I mean, I'm a Leo moon, so I'm not sun sign. I like signs and stuff like that because I feel like the energy we're born under it does play some roles in our lives. I do believe that. Right, Aaron, you said I get sick of manifesting videos and watch true crime stories. Let me tell you guys something. I used to be a huge Law and Order fan, and I stopped watching Law and Order because I was trying to reprogram my mind. So for like a year, I didn't watch any crime stuff, but I used to love the ID channel. I used to love Law and Order. Those were like my go-to things to relax. And I was like, you know what? Let me just reprogram my mind. I watch the stuff here and there now. Guess what I got into, guys? I know they're the people who do the makeup while they talk about crime stories. I watched a whole 15-minute video of a girl. She was doing a beautiful it was like green, blue, and like a light blue. Oh my goodness, it was beautiful makeup, and she was talking about some stuff, and I'm like, this is such a great distraction because I'm so distracted by her makeup, and I'm halfway listening to the story. But even just doing things that are like away from the manifesting. I don't want to talk shit about people in the manifesting community, but I'm just telling you that this community is starting to become very. People are getting tired of making the same videos. YouTube will not allow us to make different videos. The algorithm will not pick us up. It's just because all of the people want to hear about SPs and they want to listen to certain content creators. And it's like a lot of us are just kind of boxed in, but I am not going to be boxed in. I'm still going to give you guys the content that you asked for. And I just think we all are kind of like in the same energy of like, we don't want to just try to manifest, and you don't have to. My life right now, I'll tell you guys the tea. I feel like I'm so confident in my manifesting power that I don't have to read a book. I don't have to watch a video unless I choose to. The only thing I do, this is what I do to manifest what I desire, is as soon as I wake up, I'm like, okay, my day is going to be beautiful. Okay, what did I get frustrated about? I got frustrated about something yesterday. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I gave myself a very small window to be frustrated. And I was like, okay, let me move on. That's all I can tell you guys, because at this point, we've all like watched so much stuff that it's kind of like, what do I desire to have? Okay, boom. Let me focus on that. I'm frustrated. Okay, boom. But just because I'm frustrated does not mean that I'm not going to get what I say I desire to have. It just doesn't mean that. You know how many people are assholes in this world that get everything that they speak into existence? Like, if the asshole can get everything they desire, then why can I? And I'm a good person. It's your perspective. I'm tired of watching people YouTube channels grow and their content is shit. Why am I doing all this? I'm gonna tell you guys something that I got frustrated about. Since we're talking about frustration. I looked and I was like, why am I spending 3 hours editing a video and trying to make my channel like very unique when a person who doesn't even know what the fuck they're talking about, they're just watching videos and regurgitating stuff and copying other people, and they have more subscribers than me? Why am I putting in all this work? That's one of my frustrations. Is it going to stop me from doing what I do? No. Is it going to make me keep going and complaining about why another content creator is getting more subscribers and doing shit content and I'm not? No. Because what I'm doing with you guys is more important to me. I'm building a relationship with you. And I still have all the money I desire to have. I still have the love of my life in the living room. Remember, he's not my SP, he's the love of my life. He's right there in the living room. My body feels great. As soon as I get off here, I'm going to go eat an amazing meal. I'm going to have a rest in my nice bed. And I'm going to wake up tomorrow and I'm going to keep going. Frustrated or not, I'm still going to keep going. Mm-hmm. Beautiful Asia says, I mean, I want to be free and do what I want, but my family are religious. They control my life. Thank you so much for answering my comment. Now, if you live with your parents and you're young, affirm that your parents, they are not concerned about controlling you. Affirm that my parents, they don't bother me. My parents, they let me, they give me space, they give me room. Affirm that. Start affirming for what it is you desire to have, because if you are a young person who lives with your parents, unfortunately, your parents are going to try to control you, but you don't have to feed into that. You can always focus on aspects of your life where you do have control. Like, do you have your own room? Do you have your own phone? Because you have control over that. Do you get to pick your own clothes? Do you get to wear your hair the way you want to? They don't control that. So focus on the aspects of your life that you do have control over. You want to be free, so focus on the things that you do have free right now. And then just focus on that and start affirming or start fantasizing and daydreaming about the day when you are 100% free from under your parents. What will you do? Live in that state. Because when I moved out of the house, I couldn't wait. But I tell you this, don't rush to get out of the house. Once you start adulting, trust me, girl, you'll be like, damn, I wish I would have stayed home. Right? Leos are so lucky they're firm and get what they want. Yes, I have not met an unlucky Leo to this day. Just very lucky people. Yeah, being self-absorbed as a Libra means that I mean, a Leo, I'm a Libra, but Leo, being self-absorbed means you focus on yourself and you focus on your own desires. And that's usually what happens. When you focus on yourself, you get what you want. Yes, Amy, use your superpower, girl. Holly just told you that's a superpower. Well, thank you, Positive Minds. I'm going to keep going. I'm not in a rush to get a bunch of subscribers. What's important is what I'm doing now. I love going live, but then when I realized my analytics, YouTube was like, what you doing with your channel? Because I would go live a lot because I like to talk to you guys. But I mean, algorithm wise, I have to go live maybe once a week instead of like I used to go live a lot. So when my channel gets bigger, like when I hit my 10K, which I intend to hit this time next year, I know for a fact like that my channel is going to grow. It's just a matter of whenever you guys stop watching certain things, the algorithm will pick up my videos and more people will see them, and then it'll grow. I'm a social media manager also as well, so I study algorithms. So I just know that it's only a matter of time. Amy, people call you ice. You're right. People call you ice queen. Look, Holly said, I'm gonna get out of here. I could be on here with you guys forever. I'm gonna get out of here soon. I just want to go through what you guys are saying. I watched an astrology video about that. People love shaming Leo for loving themselves, but it's only mm-hmm. Yeah. Positive minds, positive lives. I have a bunch of podcast episodes that I have my little mic here, like my setup here, but I have a bunch of episodes that I am going to I'm uploading to Google Play, and I want to get them on Spotify. So once I can do that, then I August 1st, I just want to like flood you guys with like all of my stuff. It's gonna be amazing. There are gonna be memberships on the channel, but it's not gonna be expensive, and it's not gonna be anything that I'm also gonna keep the content that I have now. But certain things that I want to do, I have to take it to membership because YouTube is not gonna pay me, or you guys aren't gonna be able to see the content anyway because YouTube won't promote me. So I'm just gonna take it to my memberships, but we'll talk about that later. But my podcast, I'm releasing that in August, the first week of August. So I will, if you guys want to email me, it's flygirlsmanifesting@gmail.com. Just email me, like, just to say hello, and then you will be a part of the newsletter. And my newsletter is not like buy my this. It's the newsletter is to keep you guys up to date with the exclusive stuff that I'm doing that I'm not doing on YouTube. I can be more free outside YouTube. So exactly. Thank you. Amy, you're right. Just hit me when you were talking about other YouTubers. A lot of them say we need to recreate ourselves. I just choose to be my natural self. Yeah. Just like be who you are. And then if there are things that you like to tweak, then just be like, okay, then I'll do that. I think you manifest a lot quicker and a lot easier when you just like ease into, okay, like perfect example. You guys always see with my hair wrap, right? Um some people in my life, they don't know me for this. They've only seen my hair down. So if I decide, like, I am, eventually you guys will see my hair different. If I come on camera differently, it's not that I'm trying to be someone else. I'm just choosing another aspect of who I am, which is someone who wants to change their appearance or to step into a new identity. My background is about to change too. This is not going to be up anymore. I'm changing the whole thing. It's going to be completely different. Nothing ever stays the same, but it doesn't mean you're trying to be something else. You're just, stepping into a new state. I saw something else up here too. I wanted to answer. Um, oh, divinely guided. Oh, since you brought up tarot, Holly knows this. I lost like 10 subscribers when I did a tarot video on here because I don't know if that was like Christian people who were here or super religious people. Look, this is a great question. I'm going to answer it now. I have a question about tarot. Does it go against the law of assumption, or is it just more of a confirmation tool? Divinely guided, when I do my memberships, like it'll be like, $5 for the membership. I will do my tarot on there because we had such an amazing time. The ladies who were in here when we did the tarot live, Holly was here. We had an amazing time. It was so much fun. People called in. I did readings. We had fun. And I told everyone at the beginning, I said, look, tarot is not supposed to take the place of your own intuition. You get to decide if someone pulls a card for you, whether you accept that message or you want to. It does not go against the law of assumption, because if somebody gives you a message, it's a guide. Okay, this is a message that I need to pay attention to. Let me affirm for what I want the outcome to be. If somebody gives you cards and it says that you may want to hold off on a business idea or hold off on doing something business wise, the reader is picking up on energy. It's just a guide. It doesn't mean anything bad is going to happen. It means that that person picked up something energy wise. It's like, okay, perfect. I am actually about to do business. So let me affirm for how I want the business deal to go. Yes, it's a guide. If you assume that the cards are the end all and be all, and anything that a tarot reader tells you is you gotta etch it in stone, well then you don't need to be watching tarot or even getting readings. Tarot is a light way to tap into energy with symbols and visuals that will actually help you to navigate certain things in your life. Never takes the place of your own intuition and your own affirming. Never. Hmm. So I'm about to get out of here, guys. But before I do that, I love tarot. I just listen to it and be like, "Yep, that sounds right." Nope, that's not my story. Yeah, exactly, Aaron. That's how it goes. I was listening to what's the girl's name? Bahati Life. I like her, and she was doing like an intuitive reading for like the month, and I was like, "Oh, okay." I believe that if I come across something, if I say, "Okay, I wonder what Bahati Life is talking about," and then I see a video, I'm like, wow, think that was a great message. If it's like, oh, someone in here is going to lose a bunch of money, I'm like, ooh, well, it's not me. That message is not for me. So tarot. I don't know why people think tarot is supposed to like tell your future. You're the only person that has control over like what you accept. Like being hypnosis. Do you know you cannot be hypnotized and be a hypnotist cannot make a suggestion to you that goes against your actual moral compass. So a hypnotist cannot like make you kill people, and they damn sure can't make you do anything you would not naturally do that goes against like your moral compass. Your subconscious will reject it. So anytime you see someone who's hypnotized, it's because they have agreed to the suggestion. That's why I love stuff like this. But of course, the YouTube algorithms. That's why when I do my memberships, we will talk about stuff like this. We'll talk about tarot, subconscious mind, and just like really just have like live sessions like this. I could stay on live for like a couple of hours and just talk to you guys. So that's what I'll be doing. But what I do before I go is to let you guys know to stay tuned. August. Am I starting? Yeah, we're gonna start tomorrow. But just know, continue to look at my channel throughout August 1st until the 7th. I will be doing videos for the entire week that are centered around self-concept and self-love, but it's a mental diet reset. So it's to get your focus back on things that are going to help you to focus on what you need to be focusing on so you can um, call in your SP, your lover, or you can manifest the money that you want. You can get back on track with your focus on your love for your business or the love that you desire to have for something you used to do, like painting, or also limiting beliefs is a big deal for most people. Like, I want this. Why can't I have it? Where is it? How come it's not here? What am I doing wrong? Those are all inner conversations that I'm going to be addressing in the 7 days. We need to figure out why we have those things going on and how we can work through that. And you will have me coaching you for 7 days. So you come to the YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing pop-up Zooms. Whoever can attend, I assume that the people who can attend, they will catch me when they can because it'll be divinely ordered for you to catch a Zoom call or whatever or free coaching. But you will see me here every single day in some way. It will be a 7 day mental diet reset that is focused on your self concept and self love. And we will be tackling different areas that most people in the comments or people in my emails. This is my love offering to you guys. It's all the questions you guys have been giving me over the course of a couple of months. I'm going to be addressing that for 7 days. So, yeah. Any particular time? I wanna go live every Tuesday like I used to at 1:30 because I know that most people expect me on Tuesdays. But we'll see how YouTube treats me. But I will send emails to all of you guys. So if you want to participate, you have to email me, guys. Most of you guys, if you've ever emailed me, then I have your email already. But if you just want to be sure, because most of you guys are on my email list, like Holly, Leanne is on my email list. Maybe Divinely Guided. Some of you guys may not be. So just email me if you're interested in getting any newsletters or anything. You're gonna participate based on your email. So you'll just get notifications. It'll be a guide for me to remind you for 7 days to focus on your self concept, self love, and it's going to be focused around your mental diet, your inner conversations, the stories that you're telling yourself. The last time I did this for 7 days, Leanne, tell them I was here every single day on a live. Was I not at 10 o'clock a.m. every single day? And it was beautiful. I actually have a playlist. If you go to my channel, I put all the lives up, and we had a different topic every single day. So it's Fly Girls Manifesting. And I got to go over to Instagram very soon. So if you follow me on Instagram, I'm going to go over there for about 30 minutes. flygirlsmanifesting@gmail.com. If you would like to be included, just email me. If you have never emailed me. If you follow me on Instagram, it's the same thing as Fly Girls Manifesting. I'm about to head over there and talk to my audience over there. I just recently got back into Instagram, so I'm trying to make sure that I talk to people over there. So it's usually like 3 or 4 people. These are my friends on Instagram, though. Like, these are people I know. So they'll usually watch it later. But I'm going to head over there. So I love you guys. And like I said, if there's anything that you feel like you need to speak to me, I love the fact that you guys are hold on one second, that you guys are talking to each other in the chat. That's what it's all about. Uh-oh. Let me just pin it. Yeah, so if you guys need anything, just let me know. All right, so just, come back to the channel, check the community tab. I'm going to be more active. I needed to take like a little break last week. I was like I was exhausted myself. I was tired too. I was like completely mentally drained with clients. I love what I do, but talking and just exerting mental energy, it's a lot. But it is what I love to do. But I did need a break. So I did take like a break with posting, but I'm back now. And you guys are wonderful, all of you beautiful ladies. And if I have any men in here, thank you for joining. This live will be up for like about 5 minutes. And then I'm going to make it private. I'm going to edit it down to the first 20 minutes so that YouTube doesn't not promote it. So, but you guys are beautiful. So have a wonderful day, guys. I'll talk to you soon. And if you are following me on Instagram, I'm going to head over there in about 5 minutes. I'm going to use the bathroom, get something to drink, and then I'm going to head over there for 30 minutes. And then I'm done working for the day. And then I got to cook. I'm going to bake a chicken. All right, guys. Bye. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up, guys, when you're on your way out. Please help your girl out.